Whew, that was a wild one. Hi again, everyone, and welcome in to Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com. Merry Christmas, and hopefully the blood pressure has calmed down a little bit as the Bengals, they do win in Foxborough 22-18 over the Patriots, improve to 11-4 on the season. They've won 7 straight games, and well, they got off to a hell of a start, but that finish was wild. It was crazy. And let's dive into it. By the way, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, of course, all of the things that, I'm going to tell you to do if you watch this channel regularly. Look, this Bengals team is better today following that game than they were going into it. As wild as it was, as bad as you may feel right now, as uneasy as you might feel, all of those things. That is my major takeaway from what took place, what transpired at Gillette Stadium on Saturday, rather. Feels like a Sunday, huh? Football day. On Saturday. And first things first, you get off to that start, you're up 22-0, and then you have a pick six. And then you give up a 77-yard drive to Mac Jones, and then an 85-yard drive to Mac Jones. And the 3rd and 25 tip play, crazy former Bengal Scotty Washington, by the way, hitting the ball back by really accident. He was trying to catch it to Jacoby Myers. Huge touchdown there. All of those things going against you. The crowd going against you. The momentum going against you. It just feels, you felt it, right? I know my phone was blowing up. People text me, oh my God, they're going to blow this game. There was one point where I thought they were going to blow this game. And what happened? The Bengals made a play. With everything going against them, facing a ton of adversity, Zach Taylor looking, honestly, shocked, surprised, stunned, whatever adjective you want to use. All of these things going wrong. Missed extra points, missed field goals, turnovers, Jamar Chase, by their best players, by Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd. In whether you want to blame Boyd or Burrow, whether you want to blame Chase or Burrow on the second interception, whether you want to blame, well, there's no one else to blame, Jamar Chase on the third, turnover, that fumble, and the Bengals found a way. Vonn Bell, boom, punches the ball out from Ramondre Stevenson on the 5-yard line. B.J. Hill recovers, and the Bengals find a way to win 22-18. They were about to go down. They were without any timeouts. If you give up a touchdown there, you lose the game. As good as this team is and as talented as the offense is, there is just no way that was going to be the case. And so it's wild, but they got it done. And that is my main takeaway. Sometimes you just got to escape. And all week long, I had the feeling that this was going to be a close game, a tight game. Maybe not 5 yards away from losing the game tight. It might have ended up being a little tighter than I anticipated, but I thought it was going to be close. I hope you like the festive Simpsons swag, by the way. And it was. And it didn't feel like that way at the start. I mean, Burrow got off to a crazy start. Started 11 for 11. The Bengals go up and down the field on their first 2 possessions, score on their first 3 drives. And you look up and it's like, okay, they're going to roll. They're going to roll at Gillette. And that pick six is really what changed it. You had the pick six. It just got everyone out of rhythm and really opened up what was an onslaught by the Patriots. And it was a weird onslaught. It wasn't like they just moved the ball up and down the field real easy and all of those things. No. It was ugly. They had to scratch and claw their way back into it, but they did. And they put themselves in position to win the game, and the Bengals just made one more play. Let's look at their drives, the Bengals drives, because in the second half, it was punt, interception, the pick six, punt, missed field goal, fumble, punt. That was their second half possessions. 0 points in the second half. Meanwhile, in the first half, touchdown, field goal, interception, where if Boyd keeps running, I think the drive continues and they score points there. Touchdown. 22-0 to 22-18, and it looked like it was going to be potentially 24, maybe even 25 to 18, or 25 to 22. But the Bengals found a way to get the stop they needed. Again, Vonn Bell and B.J. Hill coming up with a huge play. But the defense showed some vulnerability too. I mean, you give up the 77-yard touchdown drive, and then you have the 85-yard touchdown drive, and you look up and they found a way to respond when everything was going against them. I mean, national insiders were tweeting about it. The crowd was obviously into the game. I'm sure you felt it at home, and you look up and the Bengals find a way to get to 11-4 on the season. I want to discuss La'el Collins. I want to talk about this game a little bit more. But first, I have to tell you about MyBookie, because sports betting is intense enough and you shouldn't need to sweat your payouts. That's why MyBookie has you covered. And right now, when you make a deposit of $50 or more and use promo code BengalsTalk, you're going to get up to $200 in cash instantly to your MyBookie account. It's going to be instantly deposited right there for you. Using the bonus is simple. You bet your deposit amount once, and then you're ready to cash out. They have a no strings attached bonus for you. All you have to do is use promo code BengalsTalk. That's it. To take advantage of this right now, make a deposit of $50 or more, use promo code BengalsTalk, get that no strings attached bonus, and boom, you can cash out. Hammer this bonus on MyBookie so you can focus on what's important during the holidays, which is food, family, and securing the bag, which the Bengals certainly did. Again, use promo code BengalsTalk. Real quick, let's get to La'el Collins, because he went down in the first quarter. Ian Rapoport and Kelsey Conway both reporting that the ACL is intact, which is a good sign. Rapoport reporting that the knee cap shifted, so dislocated kneecap popped back into place. Who knows? Maybe he's able to play. You have a long week now, with the extra 2 days. Essentially, you don't play until Monday night on January 2nd against the Bills. There's a shot he plays, I think, but there's going to be more tests that go into it. If it's just the dislocated kneecap, if there's more there, then it might be a little bit longer. But I wouldn't rule out La'el Collins yet when it comes to Week 17 action, Monday Night Football against the Bills. So overall, good there, assuming that ACL is intact, which that's what the initial tests confirm. They'll have to do the MRI and all of that stuff down the line. But my overall message here in thought on this game, as ugly as it was, as uneasy as you felt in the second half, as underwhelming as you were, the Bengals are a better team today. And you know who else is going to be better? Evan McPherson is going to be better. Evan's never kicked there, and clearly it was an issue. Clearly today, for whatever reason, kicking there was an issue, because it wasn't just Evan McPherson, a.k.a. Money Mac. Nick Folk, too, struggled. And Folk was 0 for 2 on extra points, and I don't know. I don't know why there was the issue. I don't know if it was a swirling wind. I don't know exactly what it was. But Evan McPherson's going to learn from it. He's going to be better from it. No doubts that he's going to be just fine. And yet, again, that's another thing the Bengals overcame. So the way they overcame all of that stuff, honestly, is because they got off to that hot start. If you would have told me they'd have a pick six, a fumble by Chase, 2 interceptions by Burrow, they only forced 1 turnover on defense, going into this one, I would have probably told you they lost the game. I probably would have. That was the recipe for the Patriots to win. But they got off to that start. And because they got off to that start, it gave them a little wiggle room to get it done. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring the bell, and shout out to Andrew Fox Miller, who on Christmas Eve is working just like we are on CBT. We're here for you, and make sure you check out allbengals.com as well. We'll have plenty up for you there too. Until next time, have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays if you're celebrating another holiday. Of course, we are equal opportunity holiday celebrators. Oh yeah, we are, right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So for Andrew Fox Miller, I'm James Rapien, signing off for now right here on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk.